a couple things. Kerr's an out-of-the-box thinker. So he's going to try something like this to try to light a spark. The Warriors haven't played as well as they usually have over the past week or two. He said he didn't like their focus over the past couple of months. They're also one of the greatest teams ever in the NBA. Like, this compilation of talent, even with Draymond Green not dressing out, that's still just such an incredible, talented lineup. They can mix things up like that and take a flyer on something like that, and they'll be able to adjust to it no problem. So to mix it up like that, I have no issue with it. They also won by 40. Archie has been the stopper over the past 2 years. He's been the kind of the trump card. He's been the, you go down the list, it's almost from the Avengers. I'm going to go nerdy on you for a second. Loki's going, I have an army, and, Robert Downey Jr. says, we have a Hulk. It was, Tori Lavello could say, we have a beard. And the beard would come out and take care of business.
What an analogy.
And back-to-back days to have Matt Kemp, who, for a long time, his first stint at L.A. was a guy that Diamondback fan didn't particularly like, and he was a guy that, really did a number on them.
What you spoke with him this past weekend, just kind of his performance as of late, what did he tell you there?
Well, the one thing we focused on was his ability to keep the ball in the ballpark this year. Specifically, since June 1st, he's given up 1 home run as it stands right now. So that's incredible. That's almost 3 months worth of baseball. He has, this will be his last start of August. And then he starts September 1st. So if he doesn't give up one tonight, that's 3 months where he's given up 1 home run. And that's obviously a huge factor as to why he has about a run better ERA and is having a career year. And, it seems like with Patrick Corbin, I always kind of compare this season to his 2013 season where he was an all-star as well. He's been better. Josh Rosen was taken 10th overall, took over starting duties very early on in his career. Byron Leftwich taken 7th overall in 2003, also wasted no time getting on the field. What does he need to do to help stabilize that position for Josh Rosen moving forward for this offense?
Well, I mean, the main thing he's got to do is hope that that the Rams or the Cowboys offensive line falls into his lap.
Kerryon Johnson having a couple of really nice weeks, and he also sets up nicely for any team name puns that you may have if he's on your roster. Moving forward, what do you see out of him for the rest of the year?
I hope they keep giving him the ball. And remember, this past week, Theo Riddick was inactive, so keep tabs on his status because he's kind of their pass-catching running back.
Inside the locker room, they probably already knew there was some unrest. Now it's just public, so now they have media in their face daily about everything that's going on. So it seems like even before the Cardinals were trying to, kind of keep this held together with masking tape and just try to, get some wins and kind of work their way up the NFC West. But obviously when you have your captain and all-pro cornerback requesting a trade, that is certainly going to cause a lot of conversation and debate on what the Cardinals should do. Welcome back to Chase Field. Just what's it like getting back with some of your former teammates and other former Diamondbacks?
Oh, it's always great to get back to them, especially here with the best fans in baseball, and to see the guys that you spend every day with in the clubhouse and playing and competing with on the field. It's a wonderful feeling. You immediately go back to your playing days, and it's almost like we don't skip a beat. We start telling jokes and stories, and it's wonderful. I'm glad the D-backs do this.
Is there any particular memory or story that jumps out when you took the field for the first time today?
Oh, man. For me, in 1998, to come out here, a brand new stadium, a new team, there were a lot of question marks. Some other teams and fans in the league did not want Arizona to be in the major leagues, and to come out here, our fan support was unbelievable. And I remember the first game I ran out on the field, just to feel the stadium vibrate and the fans behind us was incredible. I'll never forget that. And to play in front of them day in and day out, and they appreciate our efforts, it was really, really special.
As a guy who's been there from the beginning, just how have you seen this franchise continue to grow after 20 years?
Well, I think that in the beginning, there was a standard set that I'm very proud to be a part of it, and the fact that they brought in class individuals. They brought in character players that were also good on the field, but even better off the field. And I think that's the Arizona Diamondback way, and it hasn't changed throughout the years. And I think they're as classy now as they were back then, and they're very successful. So it's easy to pull for a Diamondbacks team. It doesn't matter what year it is, but to see the success they're having this year, the way they're playing, it's an awesome race that they're in, and they're good guys. They're easy to pull for.